Good morning, student. I'm sure you all are good. Now let's start our new chapter, Metallurgy. From today onwards, we learn a new chapter, Metallurgy. Now, according to our new syllabus, some portion are removed in this chapter that I show you. You can also reduce that portion. The second part of this chapter, the stage involved in the extraction of the metal, this part completely remove. So, we will not learn about this chapter, this point. Okay. So, the first part, third part and fourth part is there in a new syllabus. The second part is completely removed from your syllabus, okay, because it reduced the syllabus. Now, let us start our chapter which is called a metallurgy. Now, what is the metallurgy? The metallurgy, this is the process which concern with the property of the metal and the production. Now, that is the scientific definition. The definition of the metallurgy you can write in your textbook, it is not given. The metallurgy is the process which concern with the property of metal and their production, which means that the metal that we are extracting from the earth crust, the metal we are extracting from the earth crust, we need to make it pure. Okay, for example, I have this knife. This is metal. Now this is metal, right? This is the metal. So I didn't get this metal in this form, purest form. So what I need to do, I need to make it pure. So whatever the this metal is present in different form. Okay, so the in different form it is present. So we need to purify it by a different method. Okay, we need to purify by different method to extract the purest form of the metal, which is called a metallurgy in a simple language. Okay, I hope you understand this point. Now, first of all, let's start the introduction. That element, we know there are three type of element: metal, non-metal and metalloids. Okay, non-metal, you know very well which are the non-metals and which are the metalloids. You know, in 9th standard you already learn about this metal and non-metal. Now the metal, because we are learning about the metallurgy, so we learn about only the metal. So the metal in a earth crust, present in a two way. It is present in a two way. First, free state, and second is a combined state. Okay, free state also called as a native state. Okay, free state also called as a native state. Now, what is the meaning of free state? The free state, which means that this metal, which are gold, platinum and silver, this metal we can able to find out a purest form. Okay, so simple, we need to just we need to do simple purification only. Because why? They are unaffected by air, they are unaffected by water, they are unaffected by carbon dioxide and so on. Whatever the chemical present in earth crust or chemical present in atmosphere, whatever the amount of compound, whatever the substance present in earth crust, nothing is react with this gold, platinum and silver. So we can able to find out the in a free state, native state, in its own state we can able to find out this substance. So remember, for exam point of view, which metal are present in a free state or native state? So gold, platinum and silver. Okay, so these are the free state. Why it is free state? You can write like that, this metal are unaffected by air, water and carbon dioxide, etc. Okay, so these are the free state. Now the second type of metal which are present in earth crust, which are called as a combined state. Combined state, which means that the most of the metal occur in the combined state. Most of the metal, which means that after we know that there are numbers of metal present in periodic table. So out of the numbers of, only 3 are free state, other are present in a combined state. Now what is the meaning of combined state? The combined state, which means that, for example, I will give you a iron, so FeSO4. So iron present as a FeSO4. So this is called iron as a combined state. Okay, so the different combined state are there: oxide form, carbide form, hydride form, okay, carbonate form, sulfide form, sulfate form. So different form they are present, which are called as a combined state. Okay, so here some metals list are given which are present in this form, which are very useful for the extraction of that metal. For example, here the iron present in this many this many number of compound are present for the iron. Okay, you need to remember the name and as well as the formula of this. Okay, in your textbook it is given a different way, like oxide form iron, hydride form iron, carbonate form iron, sulfide form of the iron, like this. But I have make it separate, so it will be easy for you to memorize all of this, because it is important to remember. Okay, because in exam, in short question, MCQ, this type of question maybe will come in a, maybe it will in exam it will come. So this you need to remember. Got it? So Fe2O3 is a hematite, Fe3O4 is a magnetite, Fe2O3 dot H2O, which is a lemonite, Fe2O3 dot H2O lemonite, FeCO3, which is carbide form of the iron, which is called a siderite, and FeS3, which is iron pyrite, CuFeS2, which is copper pyrite. So all of these are a form, combined form of the iron. You need to remember the name as well as formula, student. Remember, and very important, this iron is very important. So many times in exam it asks that what is the formula of hematite, what is the formula of magnetite, and write the oxide form of the iron, write the carbide form of the iron, like that. Okay, that type of question asked. So same the here for the aluminium, Al2O3, which is a corundum. This is known as a corundum. But if the corundum in Al2O3, if 2H2O is there, then it is known as a bauxite. Okay, maximum the aluminium present in a earth crust is a bauxite form, because water is present in it. Okay, so the bauxite, very easy to R. Got it? Then the copper, aluminum also important. We will learn about this aluminum, how to extract the aluminum from this combined state of the aluminum. Okay, we need how to extract the purest form of the aluminum from this combined state, from this bauxite. Okay, that we will learn later after in this same chapter. Okay, then the copper, Cu2O, copper pyrite, cuprite we can say, okay, and another CuCO3 dot CuOH thrice, which is malachite, okay, malachite, okay, CuCO3 malachite, CuCO3 dot CuOH thrice. So these two compound for the copper. Then for the zinc, ZnO plus ZnO gives a zincite. It is called a zincite. Remember. Then the zinc carbonate, ZnCO3, which is known as a calamine. Okay, these are the combined state of the compound. Then this very important, ZnS, zinc blende. Okay, sulfide form of the zinc, which is a zinc blende. Got it? Then the next one, PbO, lead ochre, PbO, lead ochre, OCHRE, lead ochre, PbO. Then the PbS, galena. Then the PbSO4, angelcite, full. Okay, ANGLES, angelcite. This is the lead. Another some other also are given in your textbook. For the magnesium also given, calcium also given. For the calcium we can say that limestone, CaCO3, you know very well, CaCO3 we can say that a limestone. Okay, that is also a calcium form. Another dolomite, CO3 dot MgCO3, both are in combined state, CaCO3 and Mg, and this is called a dolomite. Remember student, limestone dolomite. This is for the calcium. So other also are given. For the magnesium also it is given, for the sodium also given, calcium also the another one, like we can write the CaF2, which is a fluorspar, fluorspar, that is a CaF2. So all of this you need to remember student. Don't forget to about this formula and the name as well. Okay, these are the combined form of the metal. Here the some metal only we are learning, because the other metal which are not in our syllabus, so only which are related, which are present in active metal series. You know what is the active metal series. In 9th standard we already learn about the active metal series, but today also I will explain you what is the active metal series. Okay, so these are the active metal series, metal only we learn about that. So that's why few of them you need to remember. Most importantly, iron, aluminium, calcium and lead. These are the very important: lead, aluminium, iron and calcium. These are the very important element to memorize their combined state formulas. Okay, so have you understand this? So here our introduction is over. So this short question, 1 mark question definitely will come from this point. Now the next point, that is a grade property of the metal and the metallic compound in metal active series. Now graded property, what is the graded property? Student, you will already learn about the active metal series, right? Here it is given in your textbook, this active metal series, this is. So we learn about the first, we understand what is the metal, how they behave with the different compound. First we learn that, then we will find out according to their property, we will find out how we can extract this compound. Okay, because it is very important at the beginning of this chapter that to learn the what is the exactly a metal property. So that is why you have to know. So because you already learned this thing, but for recalling I am explaining this. Okay, so we can do some revision from 9th standard also, and that we utilize in 10th standard. Okay, so first we learn about active metal series. So what is the active metal series are like this, you know. Here the active metal series. Okay, so sodium, potassium, K, Na, Ca, Mg, Al, Zn, Fe, Pb, H, Cu, Hg, Ag, Pt, Au. So these are the active metal series. You need to remember student, very important in exam. In other chapter, the electrochemistry also you need to you need this active metal series. In electrochemistry also you need this active metal series. So for that and for this chapter also you need to learn this active metal series. So what is this active metal series? This active metal series is derived the reactivity of the metal. Okay, which means that this sodium and the potassium, potassium and the sodium both are very reactive. So we can say there's this element, potassium, sodium, calcium, magnesium and aluminium, all of these are the reactive metal. Okay, then from top to bottom, when we move from top to bottom, the reactivity is decreasing. So here these are the very reactive metal, and these are a moderate reactive. Moderate, which means not so high reactive and not so lower, least reactive. Okay, so moderate. So that zinc, iron, lead, hydrogen, we can say the hydrogen is not a metal, but some metal property is related, so we can add that hydrogen into the active metal series. Okay, so these are the moderate reactivity of this element. Now the last of the copper, Hg, Ag, Pt, which platinum, Au, gold, all of these are mercury, all of these are least reactive. All of these metals are least reactive. Now I am telling you how to memorize this, active metal series. Those who don't know about and those who cannot able to memorize this, and a small trick I'll give you, that through you can able to memorize it very easily, student. Okay, so for that one statement you need to remember, केदारनाथ का माली आलू ज़रा फीका पकाता है. केदारनाथ का माली आलू ज़रा फीका पकाता है. और फिर उसके बाद चापा, चापा, चापा. ठीक है. सो ये कैसे लिखना है, हाउ टू राइट इट. So first what you need to remember first, a Kedarnath, that is a Kedarnath K, Nath, Nath Na, Ka Ca, M Mg, Alu Al, Zara Zara, Zn, Fika F Fe, Pakata Pb, है H. Okay, then C last में what you need to do, CHAPA, this you need to write, chapa. If you remove this, okay, leave it, chapa. And then what you need to do, U and G T. That much only you need to do. What you will do, Kedarnath का माली आलू ज़रा फीका पकाता है. Chapa. That much only. So this statement you need to remember. I know that it's not match at all, but that how only you can memorize this. Okay, those things which not match with each other, that will you can easily memorize. So केदारनाथ का माली आलू ज़रा फीका पकाता है. छापा. See, after writing the chapa you can write U first and last, and then first beginning G, Hg mercury, silver, platinum and gold. Yeah, otherwise you cannot able to memorize, then you can write the copper, mercury, silver, platinum, gold. These are the least reactive metals. Clear? These are the most reactive. So this is the way you can memorize this active metal series. Clear? Now from active metal series we learn few things already in 9th standard. That the first point, that the active metal series, when from the beginning first two, sodium and potassium, is a very reactive. Okay, so when they we put in into the atmosphere, so it react with the O2. When we put this into the atmosphere, so react with the O2, it convert into the oxide form. For example, a K react with the O2, it convert into a K, react with the O2, it convert into the K2O. Okay, so 2 here, 4 like this. So you balance it. So for this is the way you can. So the from the oxide convert into the oxide. So the potassium, sodium, magnesium, calcium, magnesium, aluminium, zinc, then iron, all of this, still iron, all of this are convert same way. They convert into the oxide form. Okay, here this will form MgO, CaO, Al2O3, and zinc convert into the we can say the Zn2O. Okay, or Zn only, sorry, ZnO, or we can say for iron Fe3O4. So they convert into the oxide when it react with the air, or we can say that exposed to air. We can say the exposed to air, it convert into its oxide form. But this least reactive metal like these three, which are silver, platinum and gold, do not react with the oxygen. React with oxygen. Is it clear? You already done this in 9th standard student. I just revise all of this thing. Still we haven't start our chapter, but the what is the necessary, that only I am telling you. Got it? Next, the react with the water. We learn already about this of sodium and potassium when react with the water, what is formed. When the sodium and the potassium and sodium when react with the water, what it will form? It will form a hydroxide like KOH or NaOH plus hydrogen gas, it will be liberated. Okay, so we can say that with the cold water, sodium and potassium react, it will liberate hydrogen gas. Same thing happened with this other also. Calcium, magnesium and aluminium also react with the water, react with the water, and not cold water, they react with the hot water, okay, and liberated hydrogen gas. Got it? And then other one, here for the iron we can say that Fe, when they react with the water, it is when we heat it, so they convert into the oxide form of the iron plus water. It will not form a hydroxide. Okay, remember this thing for the iron. Clear? And the other, from the lead onwards, do not react with the water. Lead do not react with the water. Copper, silver, gold, platinum, all of this, mercury do not react with the water. So all of this thing you know very well. So just I am recalling, student. Okay, till today here we'll do it. You read it from your textbook, whatever I taught you, and then if you find any query, you can ask me. Thank you.